So I'm going to be recording our advisory today. And 2, if you would like to request a song at the beginning of our, when we come in, there is a little form. I will put it into the chat. And you can, if you have a song to request, I know some of the returning ones have songs, request them there and we'll see about getting them played in there. All right, so Flex announcements. We are on Instagram and Facebook, so feel free to follow us if you are there. Attendance. Nick was awesome and asked about attendance yesterday. So you need to engage with your classes on your A-Day classes on A-Days and B-Day classes on B-Days to be marked present for attendance. And engage in your classes means you need to go to Canvas, open that Canvas course, click around a little bit on it, hopefully do some work on it. How do you know what your A and B-Day classes are? Well, so it should be the same day as your help session. Some of your electives might be a little bit different, but generally A-Day classes are AVID and elective classes, social studies, science, learning strategies and sports marketing, and then PE health. And then B-Day classes are math, language arts, advisory, language development, and Spanish. And so you want to make sure, oh, Axel, sorry, he says he only has this class. If you are only enrolled for this class right now, stay after I say goodbye, stay here and we will get you, I will message Mr. Fernandez and we will get you straightened out. So good, thank you. Do let me know if you don't have other classes, that would be bad. Yeah, all you have to do this year is come to advisory. That seems like an okay thing. If you wouldn't mind asking your family to log into ParentVue, you can put in a name, how to pronounce your name correctly. There are directions if you click on the page of exactly how to go through and do that. Again, our counselors and our social workers are here for you if you have questions or just need somebody to talk to. AVID. If you want to know more about AVID, if you want to join AVID, they are looking for actually more students, and it's kind of a place to help you in applying for college, getting kind of comfortable with standardized testing, preparing for different things, the admissions process. That is a place that is good for you. And again, there are free meals. You can pick up 5 breakfasts and 5 lunches on Wednesdays. But in order to have those ready for you, you do need to register. So you need to go to the advisory page and click here to register. Subang, did you have a question or are you just, did you just have your hand up for?
Let's go on my hand.
Okay, that's okay. And then we'll go over some of these other ones later, but I do want to make sure, because we only have 15 more minutes today, I want to make sure we get through some of the other things that we need to do today. Okay, so on that note, sometimes I do this all the time. I get in such a big hurry and we honestly do better because there's less questions. People understand better if we just take a breath. So would you help me right now? And let's just take some deep breaths as the dot grows. We're going to breathe in, and as it shrinks, we're going to go out, and we're just going to repeat it for like 3 times. Here we go. So I would encourage you, if you're like me, I do get going and I get going fast. And sometimes just making sure I take a minute to take a breath or get up and move, or especially when you just feel yourself getting very like anxious and tight and like, I got to do this. And it's just helpful to get away from it. So we have a message from our principal, Mr. Autumn. This is him, and he has a marginally useful tip for you today.
Good morning, Foxes. This is your principal, Mr. Autumn.
Today is September 9th, 2021. Welcome back to Flex. Unless you weren't here last year, then welcome to Flex. We are so glad you're here. Hope you have a great year and do a lot of learning. This morning, I'd like to tell you a little bit about me. I have 4 kids. They're 12, 26, 29, and 31. Also, crazy unknown fact, I'm 19 years old. That young, handsome man in the picture there, that's me. My last name, Autumn, it's actually the name of a farm in Norway. That's where my great-grandfolks lived and where my grandparents moved to the US when they were kids. You can see just up to the right of the farm, there's a train that's called the Autumnsness. Today's word of the day, grateful. Being grateful is a fantastic thing. I recommend you do it every single day. Today, I'd like to ask you to do something for me. I'd like you to show an appreciation of kindness. Here's how you do it. Pull open your phone, open up your email, one sort of way to message, turn around and look at your family member, and I want you to send them a message or tell them how much you appreciate them or something that you're thankful for that they've done for you. Just take 2 minutes and do it. Trust me, you'll feel better all day long. I've got a marginally useful tip today for you, a tech tip. Let me show you what it is. It's called pinning a tab. I'm going to go ahead and unpin this tab. If you have Google Chrome open, you can actually right-click and pin a tab. Why would you do that? Well, it gives you a lot more room. It also stays put. No matter what you do with all the other tabs, it just stays put. Super handy and marginally useful. Easy for you to say. I've got an amazing search Easter egg this morning from Google. I guess you'll be the judge of how amazing it is. Let's search for Cha-Cha Slide. I know you've all heard that song. What's amazing or what's an Easter egg about this is this thing on the left here. Peep this.
To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time.
Isn't that amazing? All right, I've got one thing to leave you with today, challenge of the day. Today, I want you to drink 32 ounces of water. No soda doesn't count. No, juice doesn't count. It actually just needs to be water, 32 ounces of water. So today, the word of the day was grateful. Send somebody a message today. Tell them that you're grateful for something they've done for you or just who they are. Drink 32 ounces of water. Work hard on your classes today and be really nice to your teachers. Thanks and have a great day.
Great. Good luck with the water. I do think that's important too. Take breaks, drink water. All of those things. Oops, let's go back to, there is our, nope, that's not the one. Sorry, we're on too many things. So I'm going to skip ahead for some of this and we will talk about, so the thing that you really need to know about is your schedule for today. And you know what, Sebastian, you don't have to show your face. It's just a lot easier for me and your other teachers to get to know you because just seeing your name is hard. And when there's 51 of you, it's really hard to see your faces. So today we will be done with advisory in about 10 minutes. Oh, and Nathan, the help desk, that's a good question too. So I'm going to pause for a second. If you need help, you know what, I want to make sure I give you the right one. So hold on just a second. There is a specific help desk, and we should put that on our homepage. There's a specific help desk email, and I will add it to our homepage, but the help desk address is flex-support@beaverton.k12.or.us. And I will put it in the chat here. Again, it's flex-support, not underscore, at beaverton.k12.or.us. And that gets you to our tech support person because there is no longer like the student help desk. Well, there is, but it's sort of weird. Okay, So today, what you're going to do. So advisory here, your electives, if you have Avid, easy. If you have multiple electives, what you're going to want to do is go to your homepage for, or your dash, well, go to your Canvas homepage for that course. Let me move the student view. And when you open the course, they should have your sessions right here of what time they are. And some of the electives, you may not be able to go to all of your electives. Go to one of them if you can't. But because some of you have multiple ones, which is fine. Some elective teachers are going to meet some of their classes on Thursday and some of their classes on Friday. So for your electives, do check on the video sessions. They are by last name too. And honestly, if you really want to go to art and tech or whatever your 2 electives are, you could go to a different help session. Like I could go to, or a different video session. I could go to art from 10:20 to 10:40 and then go take a break and then go to tech from 11 to 11:20. Just know that they are going to be a little busy. Nori, you have a question?
Sorry, I didn't mean to use that time, but I only have 1 elective.
Yes, some people only have 1 elective because then they also have, so Friday, we also have like, some people have ELL in their schedule. Some people have learning strategies in their schedule. And so those also take the place of an elective for some people.
And I have learning.
Okay. Yeah. So today is Avid or one of your electives. Check on that. Everybody's social studies is going to be there. So your social studies, if your last name starts with A through I, you're going to go at 10:20. If it's J through Q, you're going to go at 10:40. If it's R through Z, you're going to go at 11. And then science. And remember, the times you don't go, you can choose what you do during that time. If you have other work for other classes, if you want to get started on things, if you have questions. There is then learning strategies is going to meet at those 20-minute blocks between 1 and 2. And then PE and health is going to be 2:20 to 3:20. And if you can't, if you're having trouble seeing one of your classes, like Kara said, she couldn't find her elective class in Canvas, stay on afterwards and we'll help you get to wherever you need to go to. Okay. I promise it will be okay. And then just so you can look ahead, tomorrow is math, language arts, ELL, and Spanish if you have Spanish. And so yes, Mia asked, do we have a Zoom meeting for each of these classes today? But yes, so your Zoom meeting for math would be Friday from 9:10 to 9:30 if you're, well, HI. So yeah, for Mia Huber, it would be there. For today, if Mia has social studies, she's going to go to social studies from 10:20 to 10:40. And Nick will be there too, because he's a C, right? But then you could have a mental health day. You can definitely have mental health breaks below if you're just feeling. So in general, today is an A day. Tomorrow is the B day. So these are actually your A day schedule, your A day classes. All right. And then our schedule for next week. So this is again, your A days and your B days. And our schedule for next week, these are when help sessions are, but don't think about that till next week. We won't think about that yet. I do think you do want to be thinking about supply lists. So I will put the link in the chat too, but you can actually click on the link to our Flex supply list. And in here, you will find out that there is a Flex supply list online. And we are in middle school. And so we suggest one spiral notebook or binder with lined paper for each class. And so different classes will tell you a little bit differently, but graph paper or spiral notebook, blues and black pens, red ballpoint pens, 3 colors of highlighters, sticky notes. I love sticky notes, and I love cool pens like find some pens that you like to write with. I have pens that I don't like to write with. This is a bad one that keeps showing up on my desk. And then I have pens that I like to write with. Get some pens you like to write with. A ruler, protractor, scissors, pencils. See, I'm glad you're not in my class because I hate pencils. You're not in my class in person because I don't like pencils. They make a mess. But if you like pencils, use them at home. Glue sticks or clear tape, colored markers. And Vanessa, she says she can't find a protractor, I would just check with your math teacher on when you might need that by. And if you really can't find one, if you check with your math teacher, they can probably help you too. You definitely need choice books to read. You guys all have public library cards through the school or through yourself. I can show you how to, and Lena can show you how to access those on Sora online. And I think some libraries are in for browsing too, so you could do that. Make sure you have a desk or a table, place to work, and they organized. And we talked a little bit yesterday about planners or a calendar or something. Highly recommended, but not required. Great. Nori, do you have another question?
No, I just accidentally left my hand up.
Okay, that's okay. That happens. I do it all the time. I'm thinking we're going to talk about learning spaces tomorrow. So you actually in Canvas, you have a learning space assignment. Don't do it today. We'll do it tomorrow. Or if you want to look ahead and kind of start setting it up, what we were going to do is think about like how to set up your space, but we'll go over that tomorrow. So let's play like a little yes, no for like 2 of these. So thumbs up, or you can do like the plus for the thumbs up in the chat or thumbs down. If you want to do the little reactions, you can do any of those. So yes or no, I traveled over the summer.
I'm gonna do the yes and no
buttons. Oh, okay. Thumbs up is yes, thumbs down. Oh, you could do the yes and no too. Yes, no, no travels. Nope.
I'm smart.
Oh, kinda.
I went to Washington.
I went camping. I went camping in Idaho and then up at Mount St. Helens. I love to read. Yes, no.
I don't have to change.
Dude, what, Ryan?
In the morning at home, I read.
It's okay if you don't. I'll help you. It's okay to make mistakes. Yes or no? Of course. And you know what the best part about Flex is? If you're doing it online, you make a mistake, you can just redo it. You can do it again. It's all good. And then we're gonna just like flip ahead here. Those of you who are new or weren't here yesterday, there is this video on navigating through Canvas, which I recommend. And then we have our Canvas scavenger hunt that lots of you were on. I'm going to just show you where those things are. So just to remind you, let's go to our dashboard and we'll go to our advisory page and to our modules. And when you look at the modules, you find this week, it's 9/8 to 9/10. And our Canvas scavenger hunt actually starts at 9/8. If you weren't here yesterday, that's okay. If you weren't supposed to be, no big deal. It's due September 14th. That's next Tuesday. And it's meant to just get you some navigating Canvas, turning stuff in Canvas. This learning space one, we'll postpone that for tomorrow. So unless you want to, I saw Nick and I'm sorry, I'm forgetting your name again. Already turned them in. A couple people already turned them in. Awesome, but you don't have to do it. You can do it tomorrow if you want. All right, so questions, things I can answer for you.
For the traveling one, my grandparents have been in all 50 states.
Wow.
Yeah, they travel a lot.
That's awesome. All right, so where to go today? So just a reminder. So our schedule for today, so make sure you kind of write down where you're going. And if you're not sure, hang out and we'll figure it out for you. And if you're like Axel and don't have any classes, hang out and we'll figure it out for you. Yes, Daniel.
when is the workspace assignment due?
We'll just do it tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I'll change the due date to after this, just right after this meeting. Okay, Daniel?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
Sorry, I will change the due date right after we're done with this meeting, but we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Unless you want to. You are always welcome to work ahead and ask questions. But so if you are in Avid, if you are enrolled in Avid, you will see that class on your dashboard. If you are not enrolled in Avid and you want to be, you should let me know, or you can email Mrs. Wilson, but I can help you too. Learning strategies is if you're not enrolled in it, you will see it if you're enrolled in it. And to find the Zoom links for each of your classes, what you want to do is go back to your dashboard, right? And oops, I can't go there for this with the student view, and find the class that you are looking for. So say I was going to language arts, right? I would open that class, and if you go, you will see when the video session is. And if you go to modules and you're not sure where the link is, if it's not up here, you can go to modules and under the week plan. Come on, week plan. Under the week plan, there will be this blue person, and join the video session. Even if it's black, it still is probably a link, and that's what your link is. You can also, here is my quick tip, go to your calendar. And on your calendar, as long as your classes are, so you notice some of them have colors on them. If your classes have colors on them, they are selected. And there should be like a link for the help session here. Yes, and the join the help session is the same thing, Nathan. So he said, my teacher has joined the help session. That is exactly it. So, and I believe that everybody, so we had our advisory meeting. If you ever lose the link, if you click on our advisory meeting, there is a link here. You can click on it and open it. For language arts, I'm sorry, I don't have the other ones, but our language arts help sessions, they should also come up similarly to that. All right, Isabella.
Do we have to go to all the help sessions today?
So they're only 20 minutes, and the goal is, I would say, do your best to, right? Because the goal really is that you will meet your teacher, and your teacher's kind of going to go over like, how do you do this class? Okay.
Okay, I got it.
So do your best to go. Okay. So those of you who know where you're going, how about I will say goodbye to you today. Go if you know where you're going. If you don't know what you're going, chill out here and we'll work through this. The first class, if your last name starts with A through I, is probably 9:10. If it starts with R through Z, it's probably not till 9:50. So take a break, have fun, have a good day. Email me if you have other questions. And I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. So those of you who weren't able to make it, we hope to see you next time.